Hey friends, Justin back with another video. Sorry for the glare from my screen. Um, Wanted to touch on life in the universe. There's always been a question as long as we've been around. Are we alone? Why, with such abundance and robust life here in the bubble of Earth, why don't we find traces of it anywhere else in the universe? Why don't we find other civilizations or creatures, or even the bones and the dust of old civilizations? And I got to thinking about, prehistoric life on Earth and ELEs or extinction level events that have occurred on Earth before. We have some evidence. We've got the Grand Canyon in different places. We've got evidence that asteroids and huge craters have been created during Earth's history. Millions and millions of years ago, we've got different periods of life existence, the Jurassic, Cretaceous, etc. And all of these different periods of millions of years and millions of millennia were shaped by extinction level events, whether it was an ice age or impact from a crater that wiped out 90% of Earth's population. Long story short, bringing back to the theory about life in the universe, have you ever thought or ever given credence to the thought that we might not be the only life in the universe, but we might be the last? We may be the last remnants in a dying and ever colder universe of what was abundant at the beginning and maybe towards the middle of this universe that we're currently existing in. We could be the last cycle of life, not only in the universe, but on this planet. I mentioned at the beginning of this video that Earth, and there's so much robust life in the cocoon or the bubble that is the Earth's existence. But there's so much happenstance, and there's so much, not luck, but there's so much precariousness that goes into life existing and maintaining here on this planet. If you think about Mars and how dry it is now, and the ice sheets and different things that they've found on Mars, it lends to the fact that Mars, and maybe Venus at one time as well, were Earth-like planets. They had ecosystems, they had atmospheres. And extinction level events, I'll call that, because if there may or may not have been life on those planets. But extreme condition changes are what has caused the planets to be extremely inhospitable nowadays, in later years of these planets' existence. Anyway, I think it's interesting speculation that we could be the last life in the universe. It seems not to make sense that with the billions and billions of different stars that life didn't start anywhere else. That seems unlikely. Since we do exist, it is more likely that life has existed, that we are a continuation of a cycle that was ongoing in our universe, and we may be the last flame or the last dying embers of the highest order of what this universe can create. Share your thoughts with me. Let me know if you think I'm off or have stumbled onto something that may be an interesting, theory of physics. Love to hear your thoughts about other life in the universe. And as always, please like, comment, and subscribe. Please give me a thumbs up to encourage me to keep posting these kinds of videos. And I will catch you guys in my next one. Take care. Ciao.